Hey, Iostax here. Today we'll be talking about establishing a schedule. Now, having a practice schedule is a part of any sport, and this video will have a lot of similarities with other sport schedules. So you may be wondering why you need a schedule. For one, dedicating a fixed time span to sole improvement will more efficiently help you get better. Also, in that time span, you will minimize distractions. It will create a serious environment for you to play in. Quick play with your friends is not practice. Also, it'll allow you to stay consistent. Playing often is the main factor in consistency. I divided creating scheduling into 5 categories: research, warm-up, gameplay, analysis, and reflection. Warm-up prepares you. You can get your hands used to controlling a mouse again and wake up your muscle memory. However, you shouldn't warm up for too long, 30 minutes max, or else you will face diminishing returns, which basically means that the first 30 minutes of warming up are as efficient as the next 7 hours, for instance. Good ways to warm up is the practice range. So for instance, you can go on McCree and start flicking the bots. This is also really good for track aiming, so you can use it to practice Sombra or get warmed up for Tracer and even Zarya. This can also be good for projectile characters such as Mei or Hanzo. Other good ways to warm up is quick play, so you get to play against actual players, and Ana bots with headshot only, where the hitboxes are a bit smaller, however that can lead to frustration. Now, next up is the gameplay. You should play competitive, because playing with like-minded people only helps you improve. You should play for as long as you stay focused and awake. As soon as you feel like you are going to tilt or you get tired, you should end the gameplay part. Most importantly, play to improve, don't play for rating. If you play for your rating and you lose 50% of the time, 50% of the time you won't have any fun playing. Next up is analysis. You should watch 1 or 2 games that you have previously recorded. You will notice mistakes that you'll repeat often. Focus on one of those mistakes in your next gameplay session. You should preferably analyze losses, you will learn a lot more from them since you do more mistakes. If you can't find any flaws, let someone else see the VOD. Next up is research. This is where you learn new stuff about the game. You can check out Reddit, either the Overwatch University subreddit or competitive Overwatch. You can watch various YouTubers. However, in my opinion, you should only really watch content creators that actually have a history in gaming. There are a lot of mediocre players out there who sell their opinions as facts. Next up, you can always spectate pros and streamers who have gained a high rating and learn from them. And obviously you can watch tournaments. Now, watching tournaments isn't as good for your personal play because the meta is completely different and the gameplay is a lot more team-oriented. However, it will keep you up to date. Here we have an example schedule. You can see that we warm up for 30 minutes, have a total of 30 minutes of breaks, play the game for 7 hours, watch reviews for an hour, and then use 3 hours for researching the game, so like watching streams or maybe reading about the game somewhere. This is what my schedule looked like on a Saturday, for instance. I obviously couldn't do this under the week because I'm busy. After that, you'll reflect on it. You should always reflect on your biggest flaws. You'll process that in your sleep and then you'll go at it in the next day. Each day you will fix one mistake. Sometimes it'll take longer, like 2 or 3 days, but eventually you'll get better and fix more and more mistakes. Here we have a little time investment chart to compare different player styles in terms of dedication. So as you can see, a casual maybe invests around 5 hours a week. More dedicated players over 20 hours. What I would define as a hardcore player invests almost 50 hours per week. Professional players invest over 70 hours a week in playing Overwatch. Another big question is how long you should play. Now, in my opinion, getting good at Overwatch takes time. The more time you invest, the more results you can expect. No one will get a pro by playing 2 hours a day. You will actually have to play a lot of hours a day. Most professional players play for up to 10 hours a day. This includes VOD reviewing and stuff like that though. And also they make money playing the game, so it's your decision if you want to compare yourself to them. Also, sometimes real life takes priority, but obviously you need to balance your Overwatch career with real life. That's your responsibility. In case you have any questions, I am looking into a Q&A now, so feel free to send me any questions in the comments.